I had a prostate exam a few weeks ago that was awful. It was a terrible experience. I'm very cheap. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this exam, even though it's very important. I wanted to go to the cheapest doctor's office I could find. Unfortunately, I went a little too cheap. I picked a doctor's office that shares a parking lot with a Dollar General. It wasn't a good decision. It was a bad decision. You had to walk through the Dollar General to get to the doctor's office. The waiting room of the doctor's office was the greeting card section of the Dollar General. They were very close to each other. I go in anyway, I sit down, the doctor comes in, he puts a finger in my butt. While he's got a finger in my butt, the doctor goes, "Oh man, I gotta go get Mike." That's what he says. I was like, who the fuck is Mike? Why are we including a sec? Are you stuck? Why do we need Mike? What's happening? We don't need Mike, this is fine. And he goes, "No, I gotta get Mike because you got a long ass." That's what he called it. He said, "You got a long ass, I couldn't get to your prostate. It's like a Buick back there, it's huge." Now Mike has a long bony finger, that's what he told me. But he never referred to him as Dr. Mike. He just called him Mike, which was a red flag. That's a red flag. If he's a doctor, call him doctor. But no, they just kept calling him Mike. It's a true story. He gets up, he goes, he gets Mike. Him and Mike come back. I didn't leave, I stayed. Now Mike is wearing a Looney Tunes t-shirt tucked into his jeans, all right? That's how Mike shows up into this exam room. He's business casual about the affair, which is fine, whatever. I never saw his medical license. I did see his finger. It was a long, bony finger. He was qualified, all right? He looked like Nosferatu. It was wonderful. So then Mike puts a finger in my butt, and then he gets done, and then Mike looks at me, and he has the audacity to say, "Yeah, man, I would get that checked out if I were you." Mike, buddy, this is me getting it checked out right here. This is it. I had the manager at Dollar General stick a finger in my ass. I'm not taking this any further. This is as far as the checkout is gonna go.